Greetings to all of my Taurus. Taurus, we are going to get into a general reading for you, okay, to see what comes out. I do have two decks here that I'm going to pull from. Two oracle decks. I also have, and I forgot to pull from this oracle deck for my Aries to close out the reading. Try to remember to do it with you all. And then I have two tarot decks. So let's see what the energy is, Taurus. The first message supposed to come out for you. Does my Taurus need to know? The witch, the earthly weaver of the worlds. So Taurus, this is about you using your power. This is about you tapping into it, using it, and using it the right way. So Taurus, you rule the second house, right? And the second house rules like resources, finance, like your career, your relationship with money. You're known to be, like, the downside is you're known to be stubborn, but you're also known to be sort of fruitful and prosperous when it comes to finances, like a very good business person, or maybe you make, and that's some Taurus. Some Taurus are that way, some Taurus are not. Some Taurus let their that stubbornness actually block blessings in their life. And maybe they're slow to see it and they don't see it until later on in life. But then you do have some Taurus that really focus on their career first, and they may have a number of relationships, but they like that stability. So they may have like that one main person and unfortunately have other relationships. And then while they're focusing on their career, because most Taurus like some level of consistency and stability, but I do see your strong points are more with business and career, more than relationships though. But you do build your relationships sometimes based on your finances. And so the witch, the earthly weaver of the world, this is someone who knows they can tap into past lives. They can tap into those parts of themselves that other people haven't arrived there yet. You know yourself best, right? And you know your power. You learn how to use it as you grow. And so sometimes holding your ground or stubbornness can work for you in an amazing way, right? You may be a very good negotiator as well. And it also looks like at this time, I'm sorry, and Taurus, I meant to tell you this reading is for the week of July the 23rd through July the 29th, because I did not get to you all for the week of the 16th through the 22nd, because I had a lot going on, which I mentioned on my Spiritual Liaison 123 channel, but I had a lot going on. And so for medical reasons and for some other, like my little side thing that I got going on, it was just a lot. And so I wasn't able to get to you all, so that's why I'm doing the reading for the 23rd through the 29th, okay? All right, but this is you tapping into your power and knowing how to use it to your advantage. Some of you all actually come from a bloodline of witches. Whether it was a witch doctor, now they're called pharmacist, or just someone who dabbled in divination, an alchemist, sorcery. But some of you all come from a long line that's in your bloodline, people like that. All right, let's see what's going on with you, Taurus, what you need to know for the week of the 23rd through the 29th. Spirit, what do you want Taurus to know? The Star card here. So this is you having hope, recognizing something too, and being inspired. You may be using your creativity at this time a lot. Again, weaving something together that you want to happen, walking out on faith. This is also healing and rejuvenation. This is enjoyment, some sort of enjoyment of your life. This is like you have faith in the future. So I do feel like you're tapping into your energy a lot at this time. You may feel kind of stagnant. Sometimes you feel like you've sacrificed something, yourself, or someone. And you could have felt like that stubbornness kind of had you in some sort of sacrificial place, or maybe you felt like you weren't willing to budge or move when it came to a connection. So maybe you feel like, you kind of sacrifice something that is of value to you. So maybe you're trying to weave together some sort of like a magical spell. Maybe you're doing love spells. Maybe you're doing some sort of meditation right now. Maybe you're trying to manifest a different change, a different event in your life, because you're seeing something from a different perspective with this hangman here. This is you just kind of looking at things just a little differently now and saying, well, maybe, I could have handled this different, or I should have done something different, or something like that. And this is you having that hope that you still have the power to bring about some sort of change and cultivate something in your life right now. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles here. So I do feel like you're being patient with yourself. This is a time for you to be patient with the process, doing something repetitively, kind of getting into that routine, which Taurus, you're known to do. You're kind of used to having some sort of routine in your life. This is about you persevering, and so you can reach your goals. So I feel like whatever you put your mind to, if you feel like you kind of sacrificed yourself, or maybe you sacrificed a relationship or sacrificed a job, I kind of feel like when you put your mind to it, that's what you want now, you're willing to go after it and be patient with the process. So this is also speaking of some unexpected source of money or income, and time heals all wounds. So this is about this. Maybe you feel like, there was some sort of money connection that did not go right. Something should have happened differently, or something pertaining to money. Maybe you feel like there was some sort of sacrifice that made, and you're just kind of looking at it differently now, and you're holding out hope that you can bring about change, and you're hoping that time actually plays a role in healing something at this time. And the Four of Cups, yeah, it does look like maybe you have some sort of regret about what you sort of refused, or an offer that came in. You may be regretting it at this time. You may feel like something was a missed opportunity, or something, maybe you were focusing on like the negative things at that time, and you kind of were kind of in that energy where you were like, no, I don't want to change, I don't want this to change, so I'm just going to reject it right now. But this is kind of you with that Four of Cups, looking back, having that sort of nostalgia feeling and being frustrated with it, sort of, maybe daydreaming about how you could have handled something differently. Okay, so the Empress here, that's your energy, Taurus, the Empress card. And I do feel like there is a wish here. Maybe you were wishing for motherhood. Maybe you were wishing for fertility. Maybe you were wishing for that you had invested into something, and you're still having that hope there, that you could bring about some sort of comfort to a situation. That, there's some sort of, you're hoping for a renewal in a situation here, that you can, it's like you want to, now you have the desire to nourish something, the Nine of Cups here. So this is your wish is coming true because you're looking at it from a different perspective. So you know what, whatever this is, Taurus, whatever you're going after in this life, it may be business related. Maybe it was an opportunity pertaining to a job, or it could have been something pertaining to a relationship. But it does look like whatever you're going after, you're not giving up. You're making your wishes come true. You're seeing your power. You're using your earthly power, something that you're pulling on from a lot of past lives too. I feel like you're tapping into this, and you're able to use it to your advantage. Two of Pentacles. So if something was off balance here, I feel like you're trying to bring it into balance, but you're using patience and routine to do it. So whatever this is that in your life that you kind of feel like is kind of up and down, and It's kind of here and there. You're trying to bring some sort of even yin and yang to a situation. What needs to move slow, you're enjoying that process. What needs to be, you need to have patience with, you're going to sit back and understand that process. But whatever needs to move fast, I kind of feel like you're understanding that too. So I do feel like you're going to bring some level of balance in your life. And again, this money is coming up, something about money. Maybe you're giving something. Maybe you could be saving. You're putting that into some sort of routine now. Maybe you're choosing to save every paycheck. You're putting something aside. You're putting some money aside, or, you're just kind of doing something. It says profit and loss, income and outgoings, financial decisions. Yeah, so this is like you making a choice to kind of do something repetitively. And this may play a role in you bringing about this change and increasing your power when it comes to a connection in your life. This could also be you getting a new job. And of course, you're being paid, regularly, something that you're going to be in for a long period of time. And this could be, yeah, the Emperor. There's some sort of regrets here. Maybe I kind of feel like with this Four of Cups crowning the Emperor card there, I kind of feel like you feel like something was a missed opportunity. And you missed an opportunity maybe to create some level of stability and structure, even provide protection in some way. I do feel like you can be fearless when you want to be. So I'm not sure what it was, why you chose to reject something, but I do see regrets about that. And you felt like it would have brought some level of um, dependability, or something like focus or discipline to a situation. And so I feel like that's what you're going after now. You're being more focused, more disciplined, providing structure, protection, stability to something in your life here, right? Okay. So Taurus, at the bottom of the deck, wow, you have the Six of Wands here. I feel like whatever decision you're making here, this is whatever it is, it's going to pay off. You're going to get a lot of public recognition, or you're going to get a lot of support. So it's like you made a decision. You're trying to figure out how you can change the outcome because you're seeing something differently now. And you're putting a lot into it with this Star and this Nine of Cups. This is your wishes coming true. You have the desire. Now you're putting in the work to change something. And you are building up some level of power too. You're using your power in the right way. And this is bringing you some sort of success, victory in something where you're winning in some areas. So let's clarify these cards, Taurus. Looks like you may even get like support from your family, or maybe it's from the community. It could be on your job or something. You're getting some sort of public recognition for making a decision or something. Let's see. Ten of Swords here. Yeah, so this is like a lot of betrayal, a lot of hard words, trying to get over some enemies, backstabbing energy, just seeing something in a very different way now. The words that were spoken, the actions that were taken, just really seeing something. And this Ten of Swords is like the worst that could have been done has been done. And you kind of holding on to hope that something will be nurtured again and kind of, grow from this. And, you can kind of get over this and kind of let this level of betrayal go at this time. And you may be deciding, somebody may decide, if somebody was very sort of like deceitful towards you or betrayed you in a horrible way, betrayed you, maybe they did something. It says pregnancy, fertility, motherhood, sensuality, nurturing, creativity, beautiful, feminine nature, harmony, art, healing, love, union, synthesis, continued growth, material comfort, status, social standing, a beautiful home. So there may have been some sort of betrayal pertaining to your mom or a mother figure in your life, a lot of betrayal. And I kind of feel like there's a desire or a hope to rectify a situation. The Six of Pentacles speaks of karma. It speaks of the good you do coming back to you, paying off a debt at this time. So maybe someone wants to pay off a debt to you. The roles can be reversed, or maybe you want to pay off a debt or something like that. But it does look like there's going to be some significant change in you using your power, Taurus, in a magnificent way, like really honing it, tapping into it. Some of you all are getting downloads. Your ancestors may even be coming into your dreams, kind of showing you things, opening up that pathway, kind of showing you how you can get into this successful this energy of victory. You know what I mean? Of a lot of growth, a lot of healing needs to take place in this situation. With that star card, that 10 of swords, that speaks of healing, generosity, Six of Pentacles, and the Empress, nurturing growth. This is a beautiful energy, because this is like, been through the worst. Now, how can I fix this? Experience the worst. Now, now it's like something getting better. Yeah, a lot of arguments and disagreements. And now this is what it just keeps coming out towards. You got the Five of Swords here, very harsh words spoken. Someone feeling defeated in a situation, like, I don't know what else to do. You got that Hanged One there, someone feeling like a sacrificial lamb. Just like, I don't, just throwing up your hands like, I gotta walk away. I don't know what else to do. And there is an energy of wanting to rectify this, change this, fix this. You got a Knight of Cups here, Nine of Cups there. That could be like the Ten of Cups. That's like emotional fulfillment, manifesting nothing but happiness, right? Manifesting those beautiful memories, that beautiful outcome in a situation, looking at something from a different perspective now. Disagreements, arguments, defeat, not being treated right, things like that, just looking at things differently now. You have the Fool card here, and you have the Eight of Swords. So taking a leap of faith keeps you in your head. It's very scary for you. Is something going to work out? Are you going to land on your feet, or are you going to land on your face? This is something that you've talked yourself out of many of times with this Eight of Swords here. This been in your head repetitively, right? But I kind of feel like you have the power to change that. Just like you keep thinking, oh, something isn't going to work if I take this leap of faith, but just you're almost applying like, okay, I took a leap of faith with my career, and it kept working, and in me just showing up every day, it worked out amazing for me. Now I'm going to take a leap of faith in some relationship in my life. If I take that energy that I put into my career and put it into a beautiful relationship, and don't give up, just like I didn't give up on my career, I'm not going to give up on this relationship. It's something like that. Or it could be vice versa. Like, maybe you put all this time and energy into a relationship, but your career suffered. So it's almost like you're learning to apply some sort of same technique, endurance, routine, and patience. That something that you apply to one area of your life, it's like you're applying it to another area. But it is scary for you, though, whatever it is, but you feel like it'll kind of put things back into balance. You don't want to have a beautiful relationship and have a horrible career. You don't want to have an amazing career but have a horrible relationship. It's like you're trying to find some sort of balance in your life. So you're willing to take a leap of faith in something that is scary, and sort of face your fears, and really use your power, harness your power in the right way, getting out of this dark night of the soul energy in some area of your life, and bring about some sort of clear understanding, and kind of getting out of your own way, kind of getting out of your head. Okay, the Judgment here, and the Three of Wands. Nine of Cups again. Wow, Taurus, I don't know what you're doing, but you are definitely having some level of success, some sort of wishes coming true, and a lot of public recognition. You have the Judgment card here and the Three of Wands. So I do feel like you may look at something that happened in your life as sort of karma, or maybe someone is telling you like what happened to them was their karma for how they treated you. But I do feel like there's going to be some level of stability coming into your life. And I feel like you're going to start looking into the future about how you want things to be. It's almost as if you know that time heals all wounds and you can't repeat the past, right? So it's like you've learned so many valuable lessons about something in your life. You also may, again, I feel something about your ancestors, Taurus. I can't really like pinpoint it, but this is, I feel like what you're going through in this life, either one of your ancestors already went through the same dilemma and they're trying to open up the pathway and kind of show you the mistakes that you made so you can rectify them. But I feel like this is coming from someone who's already passed on. Okay? I feel like this is coming from someone who has passed on and they're trying to show you the way, you know, so you don't have to make the same mistakes that they made. And this is going to bring some level of structure and stability in your life. If you missed out on an opportunity or something like that, I almost feel like that of course the past, you can't do anything about that, but something is going to come back around again with this Three of Wands. It's like the good energy that you're putting out, you want to attract some level of stability, or you want to fix a situation by creating some level of stability and structure, possibly protection, something like that. So I do feel like, because look, the Emperor says stability, structure, protection, authority, ambition, control, practicality, fearlessness, focus, discipline, logic, practical exuberance, older man, stability, dependability, fatherhood, father figure. So this may even be connected to your father or some male figures in your life. Maybe you learned something from the male figures in your life. Maybe you're trying to change something. It could be maybe you're trying to change a certain way of thinking or how you've done certain things in this life. You know, you're trying to find your own pathway. And I do feel like this could have been one of your a masculine energy that has already passed on, an ancestor that already passed on, that is trying to show you like, don't make the same mistakes I made or something like that. That's the energy I'm getting. It's like with this Three of Wands, they want to show you something that they didn't see in this life, but they want you to see it. Okay. So this may come to you in a dream. Maybe one of your, I don't know whether it's your father, a grandfather, or some sort of masculine energy may come to you in your dreams or something, but there's a message that they want to tell you. It's almost like the energy I'm getting is, don't make the same mistakes I did. I made it. Even if you're not a masculine energy, you may be a feminine energy, but this is something that this person, it's like they've already walked that path of mistakes. They don't need you to walk it again for them. You know, they've already done something and they are trying to get you to kind of carve out your own pathway in this life. So you don't have regrets about missed opportunities. Okay. All right. So at the bottom of the deck here is graveyard, unnecessary fear. Yeah. So again, something about your ancestors. I'm not sure what this is. And I kind of just feel like, you know, maybe you're visiting someone at the graveyard. Maybe you have some fear of death or something like that. And I'm going to tell you something. You shouldn't fear death at all, because death is that's the only thing on this planet that's promised to us when we're born. Death, right? So I do feel like that's something you should not fear. But this is kind of like you rectifying some areas and removing a lot of sin in your life so you don't have to repeat this life again, you know. And so I feel like one of your ancestors who has already transitioned realized that they are coming back into this life, something that they don't want to do because of horrible mistakes that they made, and they're trying to almost prevent you from doing that. So I do see the energy around that. They may be tapping into your energy trying to get you to balance out something, showing you how you have so much control over a situation and you can bring balance to something. Okay. All right. So we're going to close out this message, Taurus, with some angel answers. Okay. All right. See what your angels want to tell you. That will be the end of your reading, Taurus. Perfect timing. So something is happening at the perfect time for you, Taurus. I feel like something that you've been hoping for, wishing for, holding out faith, hoping to see that the future would change in a magnificent way. Something is changing and it's happening at the perfect time if you believe. So I do see you want to fix a situation, or someone wants to rectify a situation with you. Something that was sacrificed is going to change. Get more information, get the information that you need so you could eliminate that fear of taking a leap of faith. And meditation brings answers. Final wait. So wait to find out, get whatever you need, and then process it, and then it's time to move forward. Meditation is going to bring the answers that you need. So you ask something, you're waiting to get the answer, and I feel like it's coming in. Sending you all so much love and light. Thank you, Taurus, for hanging out with me. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I'll talk to you later.